Welcome back. All right, another review. This is for the ZXR, I believe it is. The 2,500 pound ATV winch from Harbor Freight. This is not the lowest end model. This is, I guess, it's the ZXR 2,500 pound. It's the higher end of their winches, not their highest capacity, because I believe they also have a 3,500 pound for a ATV. So this one is right in the middle as far as how much pull and power it's got, but it is the more premium version. It is IP65 rated, I believe, which means you can splash it, but you can't submerge it. I'm pretty sure this one's been submerged, and it seems to work just fine. But we'll get right into the review. All right, well, there she is. Exactly what you'd expect. There on the right is a little T-bar. That's for your spooler. You can pull that out, rotate it 90 degrees, and it'll let you pull the winch wire out without having to extract it using the motor. So much quicker in most cases. If you need to get it out, get it to a tree really quick, it's a little quicker than having to feed it out with the motor. It's a really nice looking Badlands winch. It's got a nice logoing on it. It's kind of hard to see because of the way it mounts up in here, but that's the logoing on it. Pretty nice. It's sitting on the Harbor Freight winch mounting bracket. It wasn't the best fit option in here, but you know, we made it work. I've added a I forget what they call these little puck things. I've added one of those, but other than that, it's all stock. It's got the little Badlands pulley thingy on it. It's got the feed ramps that it came with to protect the wire as it goes in and out. One thing I didn't like too much about it, we'll get up under here in the fender. See, there's the wires feeding up through the four-wheeler into the battery, but right there is a box. It does come with a wired remote. It's your standard wired remote you would find with any Badlands winch, whether it be ATV or regular. The leads coming from this little box here, this is your solenoid box, down to the actual winch itself, you can see they're not very long. So this little box has to be placed very close to the actual winch. Yes, you could splice and solder some longer wires in there, but it's a lot of extra work. So I just mounted this bad boy right up there in the fender. I don't really like it there because, I don't know, I'm just afraid it's going to get submerged or dirty or broken being in the fender well like that. But with the length of wire it came with, that was really one of the few options I had. All right. Now this is the remote it comes with. So it comes with the wired remote you could plug into that relay box, but it also comes with this little keychain remote. Middle button is your on and off. You hold it for 2 seconds. As soon as you see the blue light come on, you know it's ready to work. You have extend. You can hear it right there. Let's see if I can get both in the same shot. Extend and retract. There we go, and then we turn it off when we're done. The remote seems to work really well. I'm glad they offered this wireless option because this is really handy. You don't have to be off the four-wheeler, you know, with a wire tied between you and it, and you know, it just gets in the way. With the wired or the wireless remote, you can get out of the way. So, you know, if the wire breaks or something, you're not in harm's way. You can put it in different positions. You can use it while you're on the quad, you know, trying to accelerate out of whatever it is you're stuck in. So it's a really cool option, and it's definitely one of the reasons why I purchased this particular one. Everything seems to work really well. I've pulled some people out of some precarious, I'm just going to change that word since apparently I can't say it, through some challenging situations. Had to go through my thesaurus in my head real quick and find a replacement word. Anyway, and then today actually we got stuck in some mud that was up to the top of the footboards. So it went in pretty deep. It was about at least halfway up the wheels, maybe a little bit more. Back wheels were digging. The front wheels were just sticking in there more and more. Wheeled out the winch, and it pulled us right out, no problem at all. So it seems to work very, very well. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I've submerged this thing, and it didn't seem to bother it at all. Price is good. It's only $100, so you can't beat it. If it does quit working, you can just go get another one anyway, because they're not super duper expensive. Some things you're going to want with this winch, though: the little puck we talked about at the beginning, you're going to want one of those. Those are really important. It keeps your hook taut but doesn't pull on the cable into the feed ramps into the front of the winch. So it's good for that. And I do believe those are supposed to help too. If you do have a break, it'll soften the recoil of the wire when it snaps. I might be mistaken on that, because I know they make specifically designed things for that, but I think these little pucks do that same thing as well. Another thing I would suggest, see down in here, I've got this little thick thing that you can wrap around a tree. Much better than wrapping the cable around and clicking it to itself, because that can damage your cable. You just wrap this thing around the nearest tree, and then connect your hook to both sides of it and pull. Takes the stress. It doesn't tear up the tree, and it doesn't tear up your cable. So highly suggest one of those to go with your winch. But all in all, seems to work great. So highly suggest this winch. For the money, I don't think there's anything you can get that's nearly as good. So check it out. Maybe you'll like it too. But that's it for this review, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.